Okay, so let's discuss the C part. What are the different forms of what are the different forms of untouchability still practiced in India? Discuss with suitable illustrations. Please pay attention to the word suitable illustration. From which part of the syllabus this question has been taken? It's a direct question from our Indian sociology. So paper 2 will be there, and then the social structure of India, in which the second part that we see, we talk about the caste system, and there is a topic directly called as different forms of untouchability. So we discuss this phenomena, how it is still practiced in India. We are going to use some examples as well. So in the introductory part, you are going to explain what is the meaning of the word untouchability. That untouchability has been considered to be as an ancient old practice in which there has been a discrimination between individuals on the basis of caste. So there is a discrimination on the basis of caste, it's a discrimination on the basis of color, it's a discrimination on the basis of birth. And this discrimination can be existed in two forms, with physical forms of inequalities, and also it has been present in a mental and in an abstract form as well. So there are physical forms of segregation as well as some mental segregations. So you can mention that this is more direct in nature. It can be referred to be as a manifest form of inequality. Here this is more indirect in nature. It can be considered to be as a latent form. R.K. Merton was the one who says, if you want to understand society, there are two ways of looking at it. One is a direct manifest forms and the another is latent, indirect, abstract, unintended actions or consequences. So after looking at the introduction, you are going to explain what are the different types of untouchability. So your heading is going to be very clear. What are the different forms of untouchability, or what are the different types of untouchability which is present? One type of untouchability, it is nothing but a form of a physical segregation in which people are separating their houses. It is a habitat segregation, and the people from the lower caste are the ones who are staying in the vicinity of a village. One type of segregation, it is on the basis of economic segregation. It means when it comes to jobs, when it comes to occupation, those kind of jobs which are unrequired, dirty, menial jobs, they are being given towards certain communities. So economic segregations, especially in the urban societies as well. So the rack picking activities, manual scavenging activities, it has been more oriented towards one specific caste. So economic segregation that is present. Then there is segregation on the basis of religious communities, religious rituals as well. When we talk about how the gods are being separated, the temples when they are being segregated. Very good example is when Ram Manji, he was the chief minister of Bihar, he was not allowed to enter into a temple. And when he enters into the temple as a chief minister, when he goes out, the Brahminical priest completely ritualizes the temple. So such kind of religious segregations, religious rituals, the temples are separated, the gods are segregated. So does the practices as well. Certain kind of ceremonies are considered to be as upper caste ceremonies, such as the sacred thread ceremony or the Upanayana ceremony. So religious segregations are also present. Beyond this religious and physical economic segregations, some segregations of untouchability, it is present at a political level as well. Certain parties, they are considered to be as lower caste parties such as the Chandrasekhar Azad, who is also referred as Ravan, BSP, which has been taken care by Mayawati. It's a political form of segregation from the mainstream medias which has been present. So physical, economic, religious, political, not just that, even in the aspects of culture and basic civic amenities are also being segregated. One type of untouchability is the people from the lower caste, they are not allowed to enter into the main village areas, to access to the sarpanch home. They are not being allowed to use the common village well, common roads. So village amenities, that is also being segregated. So here I am going to say that what are the different forms of untouchability, and then speaking about the conclusion that untouchability is a practice, something which is largely present in India from a long span of time. So although it has been forbidden at a constitutional, any kind of an untouchability, it will be considered to be as a form of violation of a fundamental rights. So here it's a violation of a fundamental right. When specific article has been designated which is trying to address when specific article has been associated which is trying to address these kind of issues, so it's a violation of a fundamental right. Here untouchability must be addressed to establish equality within the democratic society of India. So here, so I will be giving an introduction defining what is untouchability. It's a form of a discrimination. What my main content is to explain different forms of untouchability as the types. So here we are having different types which are being present, and then we are having conclusion, the violation of fundamental rights, Article 17, etc. So that's it in our fourth C part. Now we'll be going towards our section B. Let's try to understand what are the different questions which are there in the section B of paper 2.